Adrenaline in my soul. It's time to start my podcast show. Yeah, I know that was bad, but it is ready. We are ready to go. It is time for Rampage results and Hiroki Goto's 20th anniversary event results. Starting us off is the New Japan stuff. The event took place Saturday, April 22nd at the Industrial Sports Center, Saurina in Sumie, Japan. The first matchup, we saw Oleg Boltin and Toru Yano take on Oscar Lube and Ryohei Oiwa, which Oleg Boltin and Toru Yano won that match. Then we had the 6-man tag team match. United Empire's TJP, Great Khan, and Francesco Akira took on Kushida, Kevin Knight, and Hiroyoshi Tenzin, which United Empire got the victory there. In an 8-man tag team match out of the 4 8-man tag team matchups that are there, United Empire's Jeff Cobb, Aussie Open, and Aaron Henare took on TMDK's Shane Haste, Mikey Nichols, Zack Sabre Jr., and Kosei Fujita, which the United Empire won that. The second out of the 4 8-man tag team matchups then took place. Bullet Club's David Finlay, Taiji Ishimori, Kenta, and Goto took on Tama Tonga, Shota Umino, Master Walto, and Hikuleo, which Tama Tonga's team won that matchup. The third 8-man tag team match out of the 4 then took place. Minoru Suzuki, Ren Narita, Tiger Mask, and El Desperado took on Kazuchika Okada, Togi Makabe, Tomoaki Honma, and Tomohiro Ishii, which Minoru Suzuki's team got the victory there. And then the 4th and final 8-man tag team matchup took place of just 4 guys: Sanada, Yoshinobu, Kanemaru, Taichi, and Doki took on Los Ingobernables de Japón's Tetsuya Naito, Hiromu Takahashi, Shingo Takagi, and Bushi, which just 4 guys got the victory there. Then we had the Hiroki Goto 20th anniversary match, which was the main event. Hiroki Goto, Yoshihashi, and Yo took on House of Torture's Evil, Yujiro Takahashi, and Sho, which Hiroki Goto's team got the victory there, of course. So there you go for NJPW results. Now it's time to go for Rampage, baby, results. Okay, guys, now it's time for Rampage, baby, results. This time it was on Saturday. It was aired on Saturday, featuring AAA's Mega Championship title defense, which, if you guys do not know, is AAA's World Championship. Anyway, the first matchup took place with Jon Moxley and Christopher Daniels, which in this matchup I saw Jon Moxley getting the victory here. And sure enough, he did. Moxley extends the hand to Christopher Daniels. And Daniels then obliges. Lexi Nair is with Mark Sterling and Jade Cargill. Which Mark Sterling said Taya Valkyrie can't use the road to Valhalla this Wednesday ahead of the TBS Championship match. Hook, Matt Hardy, Jeff Hardy, and Isaiah Cassidy then came into the ring. Isaiah welcomes Jeff back, and then Jeff said the smartest thing for him to do would be to retire from screwing up. We'll see, and time will tell. But of course, the future is waiting. Ultimately, we're going to have to wait and see what happens from here on out. Stokely then shows up in the Titantron, wants to know what this firm deletion match is about. Matt Hardy won't tell him. Then Stokely says he's fine with that and that he's patient. He can be patient. The firm attack all four men from behind, much to Stokely's surprise, quote unquote. Ethan Page hits the Ego's Edge on Cassidy, and holy crap, that looked devastating. I don't know, maybe it was something to do with the selling, but that was on point. Anyway, the Hardys then run them all off. The second matchup took place then with Julia Hart versus Kiera Hogan, which Julia Hart won. This was basically a enhancement match for Julia Hart. Stuff happened, but like nothing too crazy happened. Anna Jay showed up and after the match and attacked Julia. They both had a brawl until officials then had to separate them, which I understand the rivalry going on with these two, but I don't know. I'm just not feeling this rivalry. Christopher Daniels is back in the back with Lexi and says he's not here for respect and that he's here for a win. Blackpool Comic Club shows up as Claudio came in, and then Moxley came out and said that Daniels is cool. So then Claudio and the others, they start to leave. John Moxley then beats up Christopher Daniels, which then Blackpool Comic Club, the rest of, beat him down. And then he threw him into a locker a bunch. Moxley says they never changed, but that everyone else did. The third matchup then took place between FTR, Jay Lethal, and Jeff Jarrett versus the Varsity Athletes, which was a nice matchup to put within the rivalry going on with Mark Briscoe, with the storyline going on right now with Mark Briscoe and the others. FTR, Jay Lethal, and Jeff Jarrett won that matchup. Then the fourth matchup, the main event, took place. The AAA Mega title was on the line between Dralísico and El Hijo del Vikingo. This was a amazing matchup. Give Dralísico some respect, man. He has been killing it lately. His matchup with Orange Cassidy was pretty good, and his matchup with Vikingo was amazing. My prediction, of course, was Vikingo retains, and he did. This was great. Dralísico needs to get something more into his AEW career, because he has been killing it lately. Might just be the people he's facing, but I don't care. The Dralísico has done a good job. I've enjoyed some of the stuff that Dralísico has done. So here is my rating for AEW Rampage. The opener and the main event was good for what it was. I feel like the FTR, Jay Lethal, and Jeff Jarrett match, that 8-man tag match, did not need to be as long as it did, but I do think the Trustbusters are underrated, especially Josh Woods and Tony Nese. Those two are very underrated, and I feel they're underutilized. It did give them some nice TV time, but with the way the angle was going, it did not need to be that long. And then, of course, the women's match was basically it was basically a enhancement matchup for Julia Hart. Other than that, there was some good stuff. La Facción Ingobernable attacked El Hijo del Vikingo after the match, which I don't know if that's signaling anything too crazy or what, but anyway, I'm going to give this show a 3.5 out of 5 stars. 3.5 out of 5 stars. Good stuff. And had some good moments, but that was, of course, there was a bunch of moments that weren't needed, which kind of ruined part of the experience for me. But it was a decent Rampage for it being on a Saturday night. Thank you guys. This is TPW Talking Pro Wrestling, and I'll see you guys next time. Whoa.